Welcome to Task and Tune, where we dive deep into global trends, business, and culture. Whether you're driving, working, or just relaxing, our channel offers insights you can tune into anytime, anywhere. Today's topic is one that hits close to home for everyone: the future of work. We'll explore how Japan and the USA are shaping the future with two very different approaches, one focusing on robotics and the other on remote work. Let's dive right in. As the world continues to evolve, so does the way we work. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated many of these changes, bringing remote work to the forefront in countries like the USA. Meanwhile, Japan has been navigating its own challenges, especially with an aging population and shrinking workforce. To address this, Japan has leaned heavily into automation and robotics. In today's video, we'll be comparing these two approaches: Japan's use of robots to reshape industries and support an aging workforce, and the USA's embrace of remote work, fueled by digital tools and a changing work-life balance mentality. By the end, we'll explore which approach might lead the future of work globally and what that could mean for the rest of the world. Japan has long been known as a leader in technology, particularly in robotics and automation. In the 1980s, Japan began its push toward using robots in manufacturing, a trend that has only grown over time. Today, robotics is being applied to nearly every industry imaginable, from hospitality and healthcare to agriculture and elderly care. Japan's aging population and shrinking workforce. One of the primary drivers behind Japan's adoption of robots is its aging population. Japan has one of the oldest populations in the world, with more than 28% of its citizens over the age of 65. As the working age population declines, there simply aren't enough workers to fill essential jobs. Robots are stepping in to bridge this gap. Robots in daily life. Japan is leading the world in introducing robots into everyday life. In nursing homes, robots like Paro, a robotic seal, are being used to provide emotional support for the elderly. Robots are also increasingly present in customer service roles, such as Pepper, a humanoid robot that can greet and interact with customers in hotels, restaurants, and even banks. Robotics in manufacturing. In industries like manufacturing, automation has been a cornerstone of Japan's success. Robotics is making factories more efficient, reducing the need for human labor in repetitive and dangerous tasks. This has allowed Japan to maintain its competitive edge in industries such as automotive manufacturing, Toyota, Honda, electronics, Sony, Panasonic, and more. Challenges of robotics. However, despite its advances, Japan's reliance on robots isn't without challenges. One concern is the high cost of development and maintenance of these machines. Another is the cultural resistance to robots taking over too many jobs, especially in a country that values human interaction and traditional service industries. Can robots truly replace human workers in all aspects of daily life? While Japan is embracing robotics, the USA is taking a different approach to the future of work: remote work. The global pandemic forced millions of Americans to work from home, and this shift has led to widespread changes in the workforce. What was once considered a temporary solution has now become a permanent reality for many workers and companies. The rise of remote work. The concept of remote work has existed for years, but it wasn't until COVID-19 that it became mainstream. Companies like Google, Facebook, and Microsoft quickly adapted by implementing remote work policies. Many employees and employers discovered the benefits of remote work: flexibility, reduced commute times, and improved work-life balance. Digital tools for remote collaboration. The backbone of the USA's remote work revolution has been digital collaboration tools. Platforms like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Google Workspace have become essential for communication and project management. Cloud-based software has allowed employees to access important documents and tools from anywhere in the world, making the transition to remote work smoother than anyone anticipated. Benefits of remote work. Remote work has numerous benefits for employees. The flexibility to work from home or any location has led to increased job satisfaction. Workers report better work-life balance, more time with family, and less stress from commuting. For employers, remote work has also opened the door to hiring talent from anywhere in the world, removing geographical barriers. Challenges of remote work. However, remote work isn't without its downsides. Some employees report feelings of isolation and burnout, as the lines between personal and professional life blur. Additionally, not all industries are conducive to remote work. While tech, finance, and marketing jobs can easily adapt to a remote format, jobs in healthcare, manufacturing, and retail require a physical presence. Is remote work here to stay? As the pandemic subsides, many companies are evaluating their future work models. Some, like Twitter, have announced permanent remote work policies, while others are adopting hybrid models, where employees split their time between home and the office. The flexibility and cost savings associated with remote work suggest it's likely here to stay in some capacity. But will it be the dominant model? Cultural attitudes toward work play a significant role in shaping how these two countries are approaching the future of work. Japan's traditional work culture. Japan has long been known for its rigid and hierarchical work culture. Concepts like lifetime employment and karoshi, death from overwork, reflect the country's intense dedication to the workplace. Workers in Japan often stay with one company for their entire career, and face-to-face interactions are deeply valued. This traditional culture makes it more challenging for Japan to embrace flexible work options like remote work. Many Japanese companies still prefer employees to physically be in the office, where they can foster relationships with colleagues and superiors. However, as the need for innovation grows, there is increasing pressure for Japan to modernize its approach to work. USA's embrace of flexibility. In contrast, the USA has historically embraced flexibility and innovation in the workplace. The concept of job hopping is far more accepted, with employees frequently moving from one company to another for better opportunities. The USA also encourages entrepreneurial spirit, which has led to the rise of the gig economy and freelance work. American companies have adapted quickly to remote work, and the cultural emphasis on individualism and personal freedom aligns well with the flexibility that remote work provides. This cultural openness to change may explain why the USA has seen such widespread success with remote work. Beyond just shaping the workplace, the future of work will also have economic and environmental implications. The economic impact of robotics in Japan. Japan's investment in robotics is seen as a way to maintain its global competitiveness. By automating key industries, Japan can keep its production costs lower while improving efficiency. However, there are concerns about job displacement. As robots take over tasks traditionally done by humans, there may be fewer jobs available for younger generations. On the flip side, the growth of the robotics industry could create new jobs in tech development, AI programming, and robot maintenance. The challenge for Japan will be in reskilling its workforce to handle these more advanced roles. The economic impact of remote work in the USA. Remote work has the potential to drastically change the economic landscape in the USA. With fewer employees commuting, there's been a noticeable drop in traffic, fuel consumption, and pollution. The shift to remote work has also led to a boom in certain industries, particularly in technology and digital services. However, industries reliant on office workers, such as commercial real estate, transportation, and hospitality, have struggled. Environmental considerations. Both approaches have environmental benefits. Japan's use of robots can reduce the need for humans to engage in dangerous, labor-intensive work, while also optimizing production processes to use fewer resources. Remote work, on the other hand, has been shown to reduce carbon footprints by cutting down on daily commutes and reducing the need for large office buildings. As we look to the future, it's clear that both Japan and the USA are paving different paths for the future of work. Japan is betting on robotics and automation to solve its labor shortage and aging population issues, while the USA is leaning into remote work and digital innovation to provide flexibility and adaptability. A hybrid future? It's possible that the future of work won't be one or the other, but a combination of both. Japan may increasingly adopt remote work for industries where it's feasible, while continuing to lead in robotics for tasks that require automation. The USA, too, may see a rise in automation, particularly in manufacturing and logistics, while maintaining its focus on remote work for white-collar jobs. In conclusion, the future of work is already taking shape, with Japan and the USA leading the charge in different directions. Whether it's Japan's robotic revolution or the USA's remote work transformation, Both countries offer unique insights into how technology is reshaping the workforce. Ultimately, the future of work will depend on the ability of companies and governments to adapt to new realities, reskill workers, and embrace the technological advances that are rapidly changing the way we live and work. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of work, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Task and Tune for more global insights. Leave a comment below. Do you think robots or remote work will shape the future? We'd love to hear your thoughts.